What's going on, everyone? It is Tyler. I want to come in today to call anyone who is an investor or looking to start their portfolio in investing. In this video, I'm going to cover the difference in multifamily investing and single family investing and kind of tell you the pros of each one of them and how they compare. So if you're looking to get into either one of those fields, stay tuned to this video and check out more. All right, so I'm gonna cover the three reasons to each one of them, the three pros to each one of them. So we'll start with multifamily. So number one, probably the most important thing about multifamily on how it compares to single family is that it is higher income potential. So what that means is, say you do multifamily and you buy a fourplex or a duplex, whatever it is. Okay, 4 units rented out at a discounted rate is going to gross you more money than one single family house at a higher rate. So it gets you a consistent cash flow rolling in, and also helps with vacancy rates and stuff like that, which I will get into the next topic. So that is topic number one on the comparison between single family and multifamily, and we're going to jump into number 2 right now. All right, so the second reason here is, as I just mentioned at the end of that video, a lower vacancy rate. So what that means is, say you have a fourplex and 1 unit goes vacant. You still have 3 other units that can produce you money to make up the difference for that 1 unit. As a single family, if you only have 1 owner, obviously. So when it is vacant, you have no other income coming in on that aspect of it. So the vacancy rate is a big thing, and why a lot of investors actually get into multifamily, because it always gives you that peace of mind that you have those other 3 or 4 or 5, however many units you get, rented out in the sense that one of them goes vacant. So that is option number 2. Let's roll into number 3 right here. Okay, so the third thing here is that a multifamily will grow your portfolio faster and make your portfolio more diverse. And what that means is, obviously, the more money you're making monthly, the quicker and faster you can go into more investment properties. So the way that is when comparing to single family, as I kind of mentioned earlier, you're going to have, at these lower rates, you're going to have 4 units rented out at, let's just say, $1,000 a month to make up $4,000 a month. Compared to a single family, you will have 1 house rented out at $2,000 a month, so you're making half of what you would make on a multifamily. So your portfolio will grow faster the more you make on it. But also the diversity on multifamily is that you can go to duplexes, fourplexes, in any number plexes that you want, and work your way up to the bigger ones as you get up there. When it comes to single family, obviously a house is a house, so you can only diversify when it comes to bedrooms and baths. So that is the 3 pros to multifamily, and let's roll into single family. Okay, so on single family now, is the one thing about single family, the one pro, is that it is generally less expensive up front compared to multifamily. And in a sense, in that is normally single family housing or single family rentals are cheaper than duplexes, fourplexes, so on and so forth. So it costs you less money up front when it comes to the 20% down or the 10% down that you will have to put down on that. So that is one beneficial factor to single family, is that it does not require as much money up front as multifamily will. Okay. The second thing to single family is that single family gives you an out. What that means is, generally a single family home or rental property that you have is going to be easier to resell than a multifamily will. There's going to be more demand for a single family house than there will be a duplex or a fourplex or any multifamily aspect coming to that. So when it comes to resale value, when it comes to having an out, whether you have a vacancy rate, whatever it is that you just need to get out of it, a single family gives you that option to get out, get your money, and go invest into something else, keep your money however you want to do it. So that is the second thing as to why single family is a pro above multifamily. And the third and final pro to single family is that it is high demand rental. And what that means is, single family housing normally has a more rental rate than multifamily, because more people want to have their own personal house that they want to rent and have their own yard and their own house to their entire self, instead of sharing a complex with somebody else. So that is the third thing as to why single family compares to multifamily. Now, I do want to frame this, all these tips and pros and cons that I've kind of mentioned in single family and multifamily, this is all just my personal preference. You can go look in any research on multifamily and single family and decide what your better route is for investment properties. In my personal advice, I would think single family is probably better. If you're a new investor, I would probably target single family first just to get your feet wet, to get things rolling, and then work your way up into multifamily, just as a personal preference from me. But like I said, I have a few investors that I work with that are first time investors, and they started with multifamily. So if that's a route you'd like to take, that's definitely something that is there. The cash flow is there, and the monthly income that you are making is a little bit more than it will be on single family. So either route is a great route to go, especially in this market. Investment properties are rolling right now. Investors are rolling right now. It's a great time to get into investments. So if y'all need anything when it comes to investment properties, investors, any questions on anything, y'all please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My number is 225-955-0008, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.